I will explain our own product. M Squares is speedy POS software. This is our front screen. This is a login screen. Once the application is launched, the login screen will appear. Here you need to give your credential. User credential you need to type. Once the user credential is success, that it will go into our main page. The main page looks left side. Here your ordered item. Here what are the items are available in our stock in the right side. So you want to search anything, it will be easy way you can search. So the fetching speed and the retrieving speed from the database, it is very fast. So you can easily you can make the bill as much fast. Now I am going to add Vivo U10 mobile. So you can press this green color add to cart option, otherwise you can press anywhere. So if it is stocks, it is available, it will going to add, otherwise it will going to do validation in the background. If stocks exist, then it won't give this alert dialog. Now our items are exceeding, so we got no more stock. You have already ordered all level available stock. So similarly you can add multiple stock items, so you can check how much available in the stock, and what is the price, and what is the name of the product. So all the information. Suppose you want to go appliances option, you just click the appliances. You want to go to mobile, how many mobiles are there in our stock, you just click the mobile. And here category wise we are filtered. So laptop you want search, directly go to the laptop. Audio, so audio related equipments what we have in our stock. So TV, similarly we can add multiple categories. So there is an option is available to add multiple categories, and if you by default the option is gen all. So all the item will be visible, or you are anywhere in the screen, that's not a problem, you can search what you want, so no problem. So it will automatically it will come. So there is a option is a textual based search is available in this software, and you can make your billing fast. So by default is a walk-in customer, and you can add how many customer you want. There is a option is there, you can add the customers. So now I will going to explain how to add the categories, product, customers, and the user. So who will going to use this software, that user. So now I will go to the product and categories. So categories first I will go. See, these are the list of categories existing in our stock. Suppose new category came. At the time we need to add one category. Suppose software I am adding. So the software is not there. So it is by default it's doing the search option. So now we want to add, just to press the add button. Here add your category software POS. Now we are going to sell software POS software kind of category I am adding. Once you added, submit it, and it will ask you want to add another category or not. If you interested, you can press here, it will open the dialog. If not required to add another category, just leave it. And next, this category you can add, delete, update options are available. So software POS, now I am going to change MS software POS. So this is the one I am changing. You can change category, saved. You want to edit another one, just to press edit option, otherwise close option. So that, and after that the delete option, the final one is delete option. Here just delete that option, whatever added newly, yes, you can delete. This is very responsive UI. This complete UI is developed and responsive, so it will be fit any of your screen, there is no problem. And resolution as well as responsive, it is taken care by default in this software design. Now I am going to the product. Product, it will list all the product. In this product you can take PDF, you can export the available item in the PDF and Excel option. Suppose you want to update, just press this option and edit your stock. So here the stock option, you need to change the stock. Right now is exists 6 in the Whirlpool refrigerator. Now I am going to change up to 7. So there is an option is available to change the picture. Next, when I am adding the product, I will explain the full detail. Now I submitting the option product saved. If you want to edit another one, you can press this edit another option. Otherwise, close this. Now I am going to add new product. Here the mobile name MI9 version, and the amount is 9,000 rupees for the selling price, and available stock 3. And you want to enable your stock check or not. Whenever you are doing billing at the time, if this option is enabled, I mean, if you are selected the checkbox, it will disable the stock validation. By default is unchecked. So it will cross more than 3, it will give the alert. If you check it, it won't give any alert message. And here the option, choose file option, I am going to select Redmi 9 phone. So submit the one. MI9 already exists. If it is already exists, it will show already exist. So how nicely it will show the information. You can change into some other name. Second version MI2. So same, everything is fine. And if you want to add any another one, you can add it. So this is the way we need to add. Here you can check what you added, the item is available or not. So this is the MI9 already exists, the message came. This is the one we added now. So now stock not available. So now we need to change the stocks, because stock check we are not validating. So it won't show how many stocks are there in the items. So it won't do any validation. Now I will go to edit this project. MI92, just I will go and edit it, disable it, submit the option. So close. Now I will go into that MI. So the stock is came 3, because stock validation will be done in this particular item. If you add more than 3, you will get the alert message. Yeah, no more stock. You have already added all the available stock. This is the message you will get. And next we will go for the customer. How to add the new customer. Right now 2 customers is there, whether walk-in and Ganesh. Now you want to know the detail about Ganesh. Yes, it will ask if whenever you change the customer or you confirm, it will ask the confirmation. Yes, you change it, and if you click it, and it will show the customer information. What's his customer and what's contact number, what's his address, all the information you will get it in this. Now suppose you want to add new customer, you go to this plus option, the customer option we are providing, click the customer. It is same like how we added the product. So here customer name Sagar, phone number, some number I am typing, that's my number, and Sagar, it's not mandatory, only the customer name, only the mandatory, remaining field is optional. So you can enter or not enter, that is not a problem. So gmail.com and our m square sys. So this is the customer, and address is third block, Bangalore. So anywhere, any location you can give. So this is the way you have to add the customers. Once this is the customer is added, it will come in the drop down. So you can make the bill for him. So those who are maintaining the account, you are maintaining the account of Ganesh and Sagar. For them, you can sell with the balance also. Whenever you are selling some items, you can keep the balance and account history for your regular customer, maybe a wholesale customer, you can assume that. So walk-in customer, there is no way to maintain the balance amount. So now I am going to select Ganesh. I am going to add, I am giving for him one Vivo phone and one 3 MI phone. Now total item is 2, and overall price is 35,990, and the overall cross price after applying the tax 7% GST. So after applying the tax, he has to pay 38,590.30 paisa. So now we want to reduce. Suppose you are giving discount for him 300 rupees. The discount is actual price and minus the 300 will go. And the overall he has to pay now 38,188. So here there is an option we are providing, save the bill in the format of PDF. Suppose you are giving this amount for estimation, so you can give the estimation this way. If you want to print the estimation order, so this fill only for we are giving for estimation. Suppose cancel, you can cancel this order as well. And hold, suppose you are making the bill, if you want to hold that order you can press hold it. So you can hold reference number or his mobile number, anything you can save as per the reference. So this is the bill we generator. This is the M Squares is the logo, and POS software, this is the address, and it will be give the information what is the invoice number, payment mode, customer and cashier, who is the cashier, admin and the chat and all the information. So this is the way it will, if you take printout it will come in the nice A4 sheet format. So now you want to check how many hold orders are there. You just click, you will get the information list of holding orders. Somebody is ordered, they left, but they will come back and they want order. Again you press the order button, then it will display here. This is the way it will be done by hold order. And payment, suppose they are going to pay now. So for right now he is paying 30,000. So 30,000 confirm payment. This remaining balance amount he will pay later 8,188, but this will be accounted in his account, Ganesh account. If in case of walk-in customer, they have to pay complete amount, otherwise this software won't take. Confirm the payment, remaining balance he has to give this much amount. Now again I am selecting the customer orders. Now I will go to the customer order who are all purchased. So it will maintain from June 1 to today date, June 29th this month, and there is an option is there, today or yesterday or last 7 days. There is a multiple option, how many customer, how they purchase those information and how many items are there. If they have the balance, it will highlight it in the yellow color, how much total price and this. If you click again, it will go to that order and it will list out their balance amount, how much they have to give back us. So 8,188. If they want to pay again, so already they paid 30,000, you have to make the amount is 38,000, full amount they are paying, and there is no change. If they are giving around 38,200, so we need to pay 11 rupees 70 paisa. So change also it will show you. And confirm the payment. Yes, now everything is paid, and change we given 11 rupees. This is the options. So customer order, and after that if you have any problem for the application, any problem, just you press the reload application, it will reload the page. And now I am going to explain how to do the settings, application settings. This is our point on sale software, and you can change the store name. What's your store name? You can give. I am giving M Square Sys. It's my store name, and start bus stand main road, and this is my contact number, this is my GSTN number, and the current symbol, like it's my Indian currency, and you can change any currency as per that one, and you can change the GST percentage or whatever you want, you can change. Now I'm going to change into 10% across all the product. See, this software will helps all the product having the same GST percentage, then only it will be help for you. So based on that you have to decide. And now I am changing the logo. Yes, I changed the logo. Here there is a footer information, what you want, thanks for shopping with us, or anything you can type. And there is an option, there are two way we are printing. One is A4 sheet, one is roll print. Roll print is retail, that point on sale, it will come like the roll paste. So that option also we are providing. If number of items are exceeding more than that, you can use this. And save the settings. Once you save the settings, next time onwards the print option will come in the way of roll. Now I will select here recently added the Ganesh account, and now I will again I want to take the print. So again I am going just to confirm the amount. So it will come, it will change complete format in the way of how the roll print is want. So this is the way we are making the bill. And GST overall how much, and final amount is 38,188. He paid almost this, and balance there is nil because this is already ordered item we are taken, so there is no change in this. So next I am going to for the user management. This is the software who are all going to use this software. So first, generally by default admin user will come in the, by this software, and you need to add any extra customer you can add. M Square user is one of the cashier, and M Square password whatever it is. I am giving 123. This also 123. So here what are the permission you are giving for this particular user? Manage product and stack. So he is only manage product and stack, and he will view transaction. So you want whichever option is required, that we can manage settings. Suppose he can able to change the settings like shop name and GST or logo. That is the option is the manage setting, and the manage database. So take in the database backup. So these are the privileges we can give for the cashier. Next I am going to tell the database operation. So here we are providing the database backup. This is very important. Whenever there is a problem in your billing software or anything in your system, better you take the backup. So here you can select and back which are the data you want to take. You can select categories DB you want, and customer DB and inventory. There is a multiple options are there. So you can select whichever required. You can by default selected all the symbol, and now I am going to take the backup. So choose the file location and giving the DB backup, and backup use take. This is the backup is available, and then you can make it done. So this is the overall backup management. Next I am going to that transactions. So transaction, this is overall transaction today and how many month. So you can filter accordingly what way you want, and overall GST collected, how much sales, how much transaction, how many sold item, how many we sold it, and how many product we sold it. So all the history of information you will get it. This you help for your sales tax purpose. So this is you can download the report. Download option is available. Whichever option you want you can download. I am going to download into some transaction list, and it is going to downloading, and there is the option is there like you want to take in the format of PDF. There is the option also we are having. And once this everything is complete, there was an option we are providing to back to point of sale. Just click point of sale in this button, it will go back, and now there is a way you have, once your transaction everything completed, you log out from this application. Log out, and this software related all the information you will get it in GitHub that we are showed in that one. So please go into this particular account. You can download the software, you can use it for your free. Thanks, and we will see in next retail software. That's it.